Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to some more of our SWE's MLW Battle Riot. This match is one of my favourite feuds from the early days of MLW. We're going to have CM Punk going up against Raven. This feud also was quite big in Ring of Honor in the early days as well. Hence why we've gone for an old-fashioned CM Punk core. And Raven, that's so Raven. So this should be a very interesting match. Where are these two guys sat at the rankings at the moment? Let's have a goosey gander. Raven is currently sat on -2 in 778th position, whereas Chick Magnet Punk is currently sat on -1 after 16 matches. So both of them in the minuses, both could really do with the point here. Nice roll through there by Punk, locking in the headlock on Raven. Yeah, it'd be nice to get Punk a bit further up the rankings, to be honest, because we do want to see him fighting off against some of the bigger names. We don't want to see him stuck down here too much longer. Stamping on the hand over and over again. Wow. Brutal. Raven just kicking Punk away now. Going to bring him back into the middle of the ring. Dropping the boot into the arm. And now Raven with a big boot in the chest once again. Taking down CM Punk again. Another strong battle before wrenching back and raining the strikes into the head. Wow. Raven sheer brutality. There's the pin by Raven. Only a 1 count. Raven now dropping his body weight across the inside of the knee of CM Punk. Big boot into the spine as well. And now Raven rolling Punk over, looking for the pin for the 1. Only a 1 count. Not quite enough to get that 3 count yet. Raven now bringing Punk back up to a standing base, then in with a backbreaker. Big elbow in the face. And now Punk with that headlock DDT. Signs of good old Andrade El Idolo there. We had one of his big matches a couple of days ago. We had a whole show of El Andrade, didn't we, really? Nice elbow in the face there by Raven. It's just going to dump CM Punk crashing to the outside. Raven now brings CM Punk back up to a standard base. Referee starts his count. Not quite sure the ring's going to be enough to contain these two, to be honest with you. Big elbow in the face there by Punk. Raven slides in as well. Raven with a poke in the eye of CM Punk. Now sending Punk into the corner, then in with that running clothesline and a running running bulldog, should I say, not DDT. What an idiot. I can't even get the names of the moves right. Nice headlock. Punk now sending Raven into the corner. And now running bulldog himself. No, but Raven reverses it. Launching Punk into the middle of the ring. And then into that Raven effect, the DDT. Slamming CM Punk face first into the mat for the 1, the 2. But no, CM Punk able to avoid it. Able to survive just about. Raven stamping on the arm now. Slamming the arm off CM Punk into the mat. Now raining down with the strikes. Raven now going to take CM Punk up into a pile driver. Brutal pile driver. CM Punk though kicking Raven away. CM Punk now sending Raven into the corner. And now all of a sudden Punk has turned this one around. Raven was in complete control. Is he thinking Pepsi Plunge? I think he is thinking Pepsi Plunge here. He is the Avalanche Pedigree, the Pepsi Plunge by CM Punk on Raven. Surely there's no way Raven is getting out of this bad boy. Oh my god, he did. He freaking did. Wow. Raven able to escape the Pepsi Plunge. Cheeky little roll up there by CM Punk. Again, not enough. Punk with a spinning boot in the gut of Raven. Now springs Raven off the ropes, in with a drop kick. Another drop kick. Nice neck breaker. Punk now once again looking for that hammerlock DDT. There's the pin for the 1, the 2. Only a 2 count. Again, CM Punk cannot believe that Raven has just got back up after that. Back into the corner once again. Raven now the boot in the gut of CM Punk. Going to take him up into a powerbomb position. And a buckle bomb by Raven on CM Punk. Big knee in the gut and a big discus lariat by Raven as well. Flatten CM Punk straight into the pin. Will that be enough for the 1? The 2? It is. Raven's pulled it out the bag. How on earth did Raven survive some of that early offense? I don't know, but that drops CM Punk down to a -2 now. Whereas Raven gets himself his first victory in SWE to put him up to -1. Now it looks like CM Punk is actually going to offer... No, Raven's going to offer a handshake to CM Punk. And CM Punk does share that handshake with Raven and shows great sportsmanship. But I'm sure CM Punk will not be happy at all. He will definitely want to build himself back up after that loss against Raven, which puts him down to -2. Just to put that in context, right, -2 might not sound like much, but considering Jeff Cobb has had 1 extra match than CM Punk, and Jeff Cobb's on +21. So CM Punk is +23 points off of the top of the rankings. 23 singles victories off the top. It's going to be very, very difficult for him to catch up. But I'm sure it's not impossible. We'll have to just wait and see what happens moving forward. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this match. Of course, if you have, hit the like, subscribe, all the good stuff. And we'll be back again tomorrow for some more of our MLW shows. Tomorrow we have got Dynasty versus Contra Unit in a chance to get put into the Tag Team Championship No More Contendership match. And also Tom Lawler versus Jake Hager in one of our sort of Brawl for All sort of matches that we're going to have a championship for that in the future. Basically, it's a match inside a cage. The only way to win is by knockout or submission. And there we go, that'll be tomorrow's stuff done. Then over the weekend, we're going to have 5 matches per day rather than the 2. So we'll have a lot of fun stuff going on, including the Hardcore Championship. We'll have the IC Championship, the Tag Team Championship, and the SWE Championship defended over the weekend as well. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Of course, if you have, hit the like, subscribe, the other good stuff, and I will see you again tomorrow for more SWE. Good night. God bless. Goodbye.